Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We got some helping around another town to do. Lots of stuff all around here. Souls of the Sea. There's a misfortune. Last voyage. Grab them all. See what we can do. Afumi has no patience for seasick pirates. That would be an unfortunate combination, for sure. Kami, take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to Akumo, below. Receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier, and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. All those things you said. Oh, is this right here? I'm gonna take a roundabout direction. That'll work. Oh, come on. Come at the behest of Afumi for medicine. The very best for yours is yours for the taking. Thanks. How pitiful the lot of this Doman, unable to stomach the sea. A true confederate could raise a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhap this one should return whence he came. Easier said than done, unfortunately. It's kind of the whole reason we're here. Doma and all that. Start up that way. Chica? Nodding sagely in our direction. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gyuki, feathered with arrows. I think we saw that when we got here. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you're about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tails, you know. But I did say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Oh boy. And over here. Running. The last voyage. Right now he is not a man accustomed to being kept waiting. What are we waiting for? You there. You. Have you seen a bumbling clod of an Aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. He's late in returning. Strange boy he was, quiet and brooding. Reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better that than a fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. Indeed, we do not. Also potentially north here. Or over this way. Somewhere. Also got more parts of either this island or surrounding waters that we can see. We will loop around. Great. Huh. This is the shallow water here. We don't need to worry too much. Seems like we keep the same pace here. Even if it's not a particularly impressive pace. Slow movement and all that. Since we don't have all the stuff we need for that. Can't fly either. Still working on that. There's these. Just on the other side of here. There's a big these guys' fate happening here too, it looks like. They joined. Oh boy. Oh, the quest is right here. Fate is more over there. I guess that's fine. Something like that. Grab the arrows. There you go. Might not even be able to actually go further that way then. It's kind of like the edge of here. It's like a rock. There's an area up above there. Can't get there from here. What else? It's kind of just on the map as a place. That's interesting. Maybe we'll go up around this direction we can get there. Do some map exploring while around here. A new location. No, this is a different spot up here. Okay. East authored coastline. Ah yes, the coastline. There's a 10,000 year pine over there, apparently. Any stuff in here? 1143 southwest. No. Not near here at all. Okay. Looks like another possible ridge line there, though. Is in Keiko? This direction, we're looking for people. That's town over there. It's Macoro. This is the northern part. Can you see this tree? Looks like it's up here. Here's a destination, though. Surveying, looking around. Are they here? Cast out for the Confederate recruit, but see no one matching his description. I see no one. End of sentence, but, you know. That's fine. Water sprites. Yep. Looks like another cliff up higher there. Interesting. Is this who we're looking for? I don't think so. Cast about for the Confederate recruit, and at last spy a young army man lurking behind the rocks to the west. Wait. Right where we were almost going, if we could actually go up this cliff. Over here. Confederate recruit. Hi. Who are you? You do not look like a man of the Confederacy. It's because I'm not. Forgive me. 'Twas but yesterday we bid farewell to one of our own. I worried that she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out till the current claimed it. For the sea is our home, now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrades, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. When my vigil is ended, her vessel is now returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith in us to live on. Trying to make anything work out here. Problems. Alright. Speak. Oh, we forgot to butcher the tail. Well, we'll have to go do that. Are we out on this boat? Looks like the quest is. Quick escape here. Here we go. Seasick, Dublin recruit. Why does it shift and shutter still? Landlubber's best mate. Sackful of victuals to help the would-be pirate keep his insides on the inside. There you go. Medicines. Give them here. They may look down on me for resorting to such measures, but I would do aught to render the world stable and motionless once more. You are kind, as is Afumi. You may tell her that I will return to my duties as soon as I'm able. Very good. Yeah, it's deeper water. Regards one where I can't swim, obviously. Just doesn't work. Could never work. this. Gerbanya. Far east. That's something. Yes. Over here. I'm just gonna run past that. That's alright. Let me say it. Damn you. We'll be able to teleport back here though, so that's something. That'll be quicker than slowly walking and riding on it. Butcher this tail. Not that we have any butchery experience or anything. Not even one. Goldsmith, leather, weaving, alchemist, culinarian, fishing. Close enough. Got it. $100 gil. Gladly. Teleport. Okay. So what of my recruit? Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? Eh, not quite. What? All this time he was standing watch for the funerary vessel? Huh. So rarely does he give voice to his thoughts. I had no idea our comrade's death had affected him so. Too quick to judge, was I? It's good that you went in my stead, else I might have misspoken and made a fool of myself. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. A token of money and 102,000 XP. I'll take that. Okay. Turn in all these. You have been away for some time, perhaps in search of a young Yuki corpse? Indeed. Got the unbroken arrows, which ones there were. Shaft fleshing and head of this arrow appear to be relatively undamaged. Reeks of dead Yuki then. And the tail meat. Looks as good as it smells, which is to say, not at all. Enjoy. I see I did not misjudge you. Thank you for your help. What that I could have tended to my own kill, but such is life. A pity the meat is not as delicious as it is nutritious. Under normal circumstances, we would not bother hunting Yukiwa's game. But as you may have heard, these are not normal circumstances. Arrows too must be reused when possible. A prudent measure becomes necessary, alas. With every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. This day we shall have full bellies, and in that we must take solace. And wayward travelers need not risk the ire of vengeful Yuki by wandering near my neglected kill. I try. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. And back up top. Okay. There's some good experience in the old main scenario quest here. Making progress here. We have 2 level 62s. 62 and a half or more. Getting there. See if we can keep doing 2 or if it funnels into being less. There's other quests we could do. Daily dungeons and stuff, but yeah. The Doman was raised in the mountains of his homeland. The first time he saw the sea was after he fled his homeland and came to us. He tosses and turns in his sleep, and when he tastes the water, it's not long before he can no longer stand. But he'll grow accustomed to this life. He is hardly the first, after all. The captain, too, was once of Doma, though he cast all aside 25 years ago, when the Imperials took his lands and the lives of his parents and brothers. Perhaps you, too, will renounce your ties and join us someday. I mistook you for a recruit before, but I know your tale now. Hence we unfold it all. Think on my offer, Westerner. You may find small joys in the land, but the sea holds salvation. If you'd actually give me a boat, I'd be tempted. So I'd have to, like, swim across the sea more. You know. Work with what we got here. Oh. Heading back down. Let's jump you. Perfect. Here's there. I'll say stones. What's this? A meal. Okay. Crit hit, vitality, experience bonus, lively horn turban cooked in its shell with a splash of soy sauce and rice wine. And some gloves. And experience. And go. You've been busy, haven't you? Now you're here to ask if I need help with anything. Heh, now that you mention it. Lately we've had trouble with ravenous sharks that have been leaping out of the water, making off with our fish. Damnest thing I know, but you wouldn't doubt it if you saw it. We've got to cull the thieving bastards regularly. So happens I sent 3 of my mates out there before you came along. Still, the more the merrier. If you can kill 2 or so, that ought to be enough. Take a few of those rotting fish as bait. I'll not be needing them. Or maybe see if you can't find the other group. They've been away longer than I'd like. I hope they have not been eaten by the sharks. Sun-ripened chum. Fantastic. Huh. Over this way. Sentry. A purple orb. Destination. Rotting fish. If you just smell this fish to draw any nearby sharks out of hiding. Go for it. Aggressive shark. Who's gonna stand in here? When it works, it works. There you go. Anybody out here? Any spots with the other fish? There it is. Here we go. Crazy flying sharks and stuff. So that's something. Done. Search further. Uncovering more of the map. Always good. What do we got over here? Something up there. Some sea serpents. There's a pirate. Here is one of these guys. You aggressive? Yep. Sharp shell of the red. Out of here. Oh, Kami be praised. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. My partners and I got separated when we fled. You haven't seen them, have you? Not yet. Damn. Before the Kojin started chasing us, their leader asked us if we were Dolmen. They're Yatsuyu's catchers, I know it. First, sorry, now this. Gotta show the others. Report to Elsa. Okay. Shoal Rock, Coral Banquet. Stop it back for now. Faster than running. Or riding, I suppose. back up this way. So they got Doman's just being captured from out here too. What a mess. Ah, there you are, Atif. Heard you went shark hunting. We too did our fair share of beast culling, but I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. I should like to think we have proven ourselves to be rather, I don't get the feeling you have something important to tell me. Kidnapping. Kojin mercenaries rounded up Doman Confederates. Surely Yotsu has crossed the line now. Let's go and speak with Mesho immediately. Even he cannot deny that this changes everything. At least I should like to think he cannot. We'll see.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks. But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes, and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
Go for it.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Pretty much.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction. So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her. They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is. The question being, do you trust me?
Yeah. Ask me again later. What's the plan? Let's go for it.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice. If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct? Know then that once we have rescued our comrade, and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, We shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Yep.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on his own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome. If we succeed, you help us liberate Asari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
The little miss does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Of course. Either turn the red Kojin, or get the help from the green ones, or you just kill them all. Also an option. What do we got here? New gloves. That could help. Mage. There you go. New gloves. Matches more with the set. This is actually a whole set. Got skin and Gyuki. It's a mix. Different levels and stuff. Good enough. But it's still 270, that's pretty good. Under the Sea. Though Rasho is a man of few words, he has some left to say. So, alone you will deal with the Kojin. If you are set upon this course, I shall give you a word of advice. Two factions have the Kojin. The mercenaries who serve the Empire belong to the red. Those who belong to the blue are the traitors. They have made no pact with the Imperials, so may be willing to aid your cause. Seek the blue on the Isle of Pico. There you will find a cave. The rest is up to you. Thank you, Captain. I shall endeavor not to keep you waiting over long for your sign. Alright then, let's head for... Wait, where's Lise? We can't leave without her. Because it's red and blue. Or green, but that's fine. Look at all these new quests are available. Oh goodness. And unlock. It's gonna be a... Get a wind quest, most likely. So let me jump. Fall like a rock here, oh goodness. That's okay. Pulling double booty. Masaku is desperately searching for a charitable soul willing to lend him a hand. For an ether current, of course. Your clothes, your manner. You must be a man of Eorzea. Yep. Do you know of the East Honorar Trading Company then? Here they're a fairly prosperous venture where you're from. Indeed we do. Your acquaintances with the Kugane branch office owner? Oh ho! Chief's been searching high and low for a well-connected man such as yourself. Oh, but before we get into that, let me introduce myself. I am Hansaku, and you would be? Artik? Warrior Flight. Guy in charge here. Artik, that should be easy enough to remember. Now, Artik, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Ever since those damn Garleans straightened their grip on Hingashi, our contacts in Kugane have quit trading with us. You could really use your help in establishing a new business partner. Please, I wouldn't ask if I wasn't desperate. You see, I only just joined the Confederacy. Life's been hard, really hard for me lately. And if things were to fall apart here, I'd have nowhere to go. To the west of this place is a tiny lodge. You should be there. Fortunately, I cannot leave my post to show you there, but I trust you'll find it easily enough. Counting on you, Artik. Also searching for Lise. Over here somewhere. Behind this rock. And a boat. There you go. Artik? What is it? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off. Just wanted to have a think. You're worried we won't be able to live up to our promises? No, it's not like that at all. If anything, I'm frustrated that I didn't think of it first. Ida and my father had a way with words. They knew how to inspire people, how to bring them together. I always hoped I might have something of that in me too, but I'm starting to think I don't. What am I even doing here? Lise, you guys listen to me. I don't know where that came from. Forget I said anything. We've got places to go, Imperials to fight, friends to save. And we're not going to get any of it done by standing around here moaning, right? Right? Before we first traveled to Girabania, I was in Limsa Liminsa visiting a friend, a young child who had been through a great deal. That's neither here nor there, I suppose. Anyway, on the way back, I passed a patisserie which sold some of the most exquisite-looking tarts I had ever seen. I've always preferred cookies, to be honest, but nevertheless, I decided to stop and try one. I'll treat you to one when this is all over. Or take two. I won't take no for an answer. Sounds good. What about Ishtola? We'd never hear the end of it. Alright. Ishtola 2. Once she's better. Deal? Good. Let's hurry, shall we? We have a million things to do before then. Indeed. And there comes someone else. That was the lodge over there. Okay. Yeah, okay. They're over there. There's outside. Panicked merchant. Enraged merchant. What's going on over here? So standing there and gawping, help me out of these ropes. Damn it. I swear to God, you're gonna regret this. You can see we're currently in the middle of something important. Come back later. Nope. Gentlemen, since you refuse to pay the ruby tithe with coin, you'll instead be paying with your blood. I believe an arm each will suffice. Wait, we're with the East Unarmed Trading Company. Suggest you think twice about this. When word of this gets back, you'll be the ones to pay. Oh, you should have said something sooner. Suzume, see that our distinguished guests are escorted to our best room in the dungeons. I should go and sharpen my knives. You heard the man. Get up and start walking. Great first impressions they're making here. My goodness. I trust you stuck around this long because there is something you wish to discuss with me. Make it quick. As you can see, I'm a very busy man. You know about what they just said? So at last we are joined by someone actually associated with the East Unarmed Trading Company. Excellent. They could be lying. We are associated. You would think they would have credentials or something. Anyways, the company have thrown us a lifeline, sir. That said, what was the fool thinking? Hansaku should have had the courage to accompany our honored guest here. Please allow me to apologize on his behalf, Master. Ah, seems the ill manners of our subordinate have begun to rub off on us. We have not yet introduced ourselves. I am Tsukikage, and this is my right hand, Suzume. Well, it seems Hansaku has touched upon the gist of our troubles. Please allow me to fill you in on the details. As you know, all boats seeking safe passage through the Ruby Sea must pay our levy, the Ruby Tithe. Give us more than we ask, and we might even provide you with men to guide your ship through especially difficult waters. For as far back as anyone can remember, this system has been in place, Even after Dome was occupied by the Imperials. But the Empire has always shown little interest in our activities. With Ensu's rise to power, that has changed. The Royal Viceroy has banned the merchants of Kugane from bartering with us or paying our tolls. Those with Bafuku dogs backing her. Everyone's far too terrified to disobey. Many outside the port city are also looking to use the current state of affairs to avoid paying their dues. Like the two we just took into custody. We have confiscated their goods without our contact in Kugane to purchase them. They are of little value to us. Thus we look to Althard. If we were able to establish a trade agreement with their biggest vendor, our worries would be over. It is, however, something we cannot accomplish alone. I look to you for help. I'm quite certain the men on the ship we seized are lying about their affiliation. Probably. Suzume, show him. Okay. We got some papers. This flag and the items we found aboard the vessel do not appear to belong to the East Undernard Trading Company. Must, however, be certain. Cannot risk raising the ire of a potential trading partner by attempting to sell them their own goods. They would not appreciate that. Please take the flag and Sumi's inventory list to one of your contacts at their Kugane branch. Inquire as to whether any of it is from one of their ships. I can do that. Back to up here. Kugane. Whoop. Walk forward a little bit so we can actually touch the aetheryte. Over to the Rubazar. Oh, there's a merchant right here. Masterson, what a pleasure to see you. How might I be of service to you today? Got some stuff for you to look at. Scarlet flag. It's a flag taken from the main mast of the mercantile ship, confiscated by the Confederacy. And an inventory list, sheet of paper listing each and every single item that can be found aboard the mercantile ship the Confederacy recently confiscated. How's this look? We'd like to know if this flag or any of the items listed here came from one of our ships. I'm afraid I cannot help you there. Kikimo, however, might be able to help. She is in charge of inventory, currently stocking our ships at Pier Number 1. Good to get information where we need to go. A shard over there, Pier Number 1. You betcha. And just a heap of quests all over the place here, too. Come on. And who might you be? Ah, Masterson. I've heard a great deal about you. Very well. Shall I take a look at your flag and list? Here you go. Let's see. None of these items are even remotely familiar. It is as you suspected, you've been lied to. It's a shame you were the one to ask. Had been anyone else, it would have been an easy thing to claim the ship and its goods as our own. Many of the items listed here are worth their weight in gold and then some. With this, those men could have easily paid the tithes several times over. Such luxurious items can be rather hard to come by, so do let me know if your friends are looking to sell any of this. We'd be more than happy to find a buyer for them. There you go. Back to here. This is shore. It's further this way. This is the sea. Something. It's part of the Althard part here. We're in here kind of, but we're also kind of over here or something. World size, playable area size. All that. Scale theory. Etc, etc. Huh. Turn this in. There you go. Master Asik, you are returned. Very good. Now if you'd be so kind as to give the flag and the list back to me. Here you go. Again. As we suspected then. In light of Mistress Kikimo's proposal, however, not even their evident guilt can sour my mood. Indeed, this is fantastic news, sir. It's everything we had hoped for and more. While certainly promising, we're not yet out of the woods. Master Utik, I trust we can rely on your continued support. I have a feeling we will be needing it. For sure. What do we got here? Some earrings. Take stuff. I'll take it. What are we doing on currency here then? Fringes. Ruby Sea, we have 2 quests and 2 exploration. Peaks, we have 2. Fringes, we have a couple. Okay, everything back from these spots. Anyways. Let us venture forth. We got like a boat. Here's a unattuned ether spine. Let's even just run in there and grab that, wherever that is. Is also stuff happening up here still? It seems to be on the way here. Alright. Up on that island or something? Potentially. Sprinting. Also, not dying of losing stamina or anything in the water, which is nice. New location to explore is Saibai Cavern, Sunasato, Isinkaigo, Tama Mizu, Isle of Biko. Yeah. There's an ether right here. There is nothing here, is what this is. Underwater? We can't go underwater. It's not a thing. A cave? Sky Island? Something. Looks like it's underneath. Might be underneath. And there's, this island's much larger. Another beacon. Mountain, mountain. Climbing. In the sky? There's anything in the sky. Ruby hornbills. Wild. See more islands out this way. Lots of mushrooms too. I'll say is down. There's fate here. Up. Too high level. Yep. There we go. I fall in a way as to not get attacked by an enemy. Since we're at low health. Hello, I've fallen out of the sky. How's it going? I think this is the island of Biko. Though to be honest, it looks the same to me as however many other islands around here. Yep. Masha said there was a cave that would lead us to their village. We should search further inland. Maybe it's going to be a cave underground to the right. That could be it. Right. Further inland, it's got like an inner ring here. Some decorations and stuff. Here's Lise. This is something. How much further do you think it is? Oh, probably a bit further. It's down. It's in here. Okay, perfect. I think we probably could just jump off. That is assuming it's actually that direction, though. Only a little bit east for the next current here. Oh, yeah, you can totally jump in the water here. Is this a jump back up kind of situation? Yeah. Hooray. Huh. Water hurts. That's alright. How's it?
Is that light I see up ahead? We appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
Interesting.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
That's all right.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
What a curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Okay. Here's the village. How fortunate that we should find a familiar face in this place. We should tell Soroban about our situation. If anyone can help us, it's him. For sure. And some bunnies. Dragoon piece. Yep. Okay. So here we go. Village. What do we got here? Repairs, shop, porter, Etherite, friend. People to talk to. In here. That's very neat. That's very neat. Look around here. And get their help to fight their cousins or something. The exact distinction between the red and the blue Kojin. I'm sure we'll learn more. Next time. Goodbye.